Booyah! It's your friends, your brother JR Teodoro, and today's date is the 9th of August 2026. 6 days prior, I did say that I was gonna be uploading or taping this version or video number 8, but unfortunately, maraming appointments and all, kaya backlog itong ginawa kong uh, format, so or script or something like that. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing fine. Firstly, like I said, ang mga isa-shoutout ko lang po yung mga taong, the people who have liked or given a heart, kita mo yan? Heart, dun sa video number 7 natin. And I always want to thank you for tuning in. So here you go, the shoutouts to all these people. Naira, Joshua, Raja, hi guys. Hindi ko kayo nabati nung video number 7, but you know, when I do this, this means 3 of you, Naira, Joshua, and Raija. Yes, and of course, none other than Miss Barbie Pagod Hanep. She always likes my video. One of the top fans ko yan. God bless you so much. And Tito Edmundo Di Mayuga, yan. Isa rin bigatin na yan support. Thank you so much for, watching and tuning into RTJ Productions video. Especially this Uy Ikaw video number 8. Okay, so also want to thank you to Ann Creates, Ate Stephanie, or aka Ann Ramos. Thank you very much. Pasensya na po, medyo low inventory ko kaya hindi ako nakasama sa Niagara Falls pop-up nyo. I heard it was a good one, so God bless you. Also to Jaden Sophia, kilala ko rin yan. It's a kid. Thanks for watching, Jaden. Also to Ana Macas, ayan, the mom of Stage Shaker. If you're looking for for the producers, if you're looking for good kids na dancers, contact Ana Macas, Stage Shakers. Ang galing nila. They've been part of RTJ Productions, and man, they lit up the thing, the concert. Yeah, it was nice having them. So, regards to Stage Shaker, Ate Ana Macas, hope to see you soon again. Also want to thank you to Kusina ni Puldo. Nasa Alberta to eh. Grabe, Alberta. Nagkakasino eh. Ayan na. Dami peya. Regards to you, Kuya Kusina ni Puldo. Brother Marlon R. My gosh. Kailan ba tayo magkikita? Kain tayo sa Konji Queen. Hanep. And also to Lynn Ramos again. Wow. Thank you. God bless you po. Have I met each other? I hope we have, kasi I just want to thank you personally. Jaden's Clothing, another business na hopefully mag-arise din. Jaden's Clothing. And to, of course, another than Ate Arlene Mayer. God bless you. Yun yung Ate Arlene siya yung yung manager ni Jonah, and to Jonah as well. So today's announcement, I decided to share you the things I do. If you have anything that you want to be covered, you need a cameraman, and let me know. RTJ is there for your service. Very low prices. I'm very competitive. I will disrupt these yung kino-complain nyo na ang mahal-mahal naman. Okay? Pero, basic lang ha. Basic lang yung videography, ko. Pero if you want to advance and you got budget, well, hire the more people with more time to truly elevate and make it cinematic, okay? Pero, when you need a simple videography, I'll be there. Because ako po, gusto ko lang talaga ma-witness ang bawat smiles nyo, okay? With the above average or more than that na quality. And just want to be there. And libre pagkain. Yeah, so anyway, if you need me to be one of your videographers, RTJ is there for you. And also, if you want to be part of RTJ Productions team, let me know. Don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. Showing up, being committed to production from time to time. Let me know if you want to be part of it, okay? Of course, you'll get paid. Nothing's free. Okay, so as long as I can afford it to, yun ang usapan. Okay? And also, YouTube channel of RTJ Productions. If you haven't subscribed yet, ang dami ko na pang videos, mga nonsense, may mga ano naman, yung gusto kong i-share along with my friends, because I want you to be part of this video too, this thing, okay, this circle, okay. So yeah, subscribe to the RTJ Productions channel, which I will be sharing the link as well. Lastly, any equipment you need for your events, lighting, super lasers, audio, and anything. Okay, let me know. I got all the visual, I got all the software you may need at a low price. Once again, RTJ will disrupt this business of events and all. Okay, pero at a smaller scale. Okay, big scale, yeah, hire the corporate bigger guys. Okay, so anyway, RTJ is here for you if you need it. Okay, so like I said, ang tawag dito, this is such a backlog script I've written, like a 2-week backlog. So it means the news that I want to share with you is probably from 2 weeks ago. Now let's go to the news. Have you heard of the Fauci case yet? Grabe yung mga evidences na things against him, and also yung hindi niya sinasagot because of his amendment rights or something, right? Like that he wants to practice. What the H? Tinatanong ka, you're under oath at ayaw mong sagutin. Obviously, you'll be held contempt. And Fauci, I believe, will get arrested. Ang tanong nga lang is, how fast is this gonna be? Now, let me ask you, were you forced to be vaccinated dito sa Canada? Because, man, I feel like I really was forced to be vaccinated. Number one, hindi ako naniniwala sa vaccination na yun. Kasi number one din, based on other doctors or scientists, whatever, it takes a year for them to truly see if there is an effect or may effect, epektibo yung gamot na i-inject nila sa inyo. At wala pang 1 year, in-inject na tayo lahat. Naiinis ako. I got vaccinated twice and I really hate it. So I just let the Lord be, in control of my body na talaga. But that Fauci guy, that guy is bad. I believe he's bad. You know that gut feeling that you have? I have such a gut feeling against that guy. Kaya yung sana ma-prosecute siya at lahat ng mga alagad niya, yung mga tentacles niya. Ang daming tentacles na kasamaan yun eh. Well, everyone's innocent until proven guilty, but based on the evidence against him and that he can answer, yeah, that's my take on it. Fauci must be arrested. Okay. Second, Ma'am Dami case. I'm so into US news right now than Canada, because Canada seems to have like kanya-kanyang team. Parang hindi kasi masyadong nag-iisip kasi ewan ko, hindi ko lang. Sana yung may mga pinapractice natin ng utak natin na teka lang, ito I don't care kung side ako dito sa party na to, pero kung crazy naman, siyempre hindi ako pupunta dun sa crazy maski supportado ko yung grupo na yun. No, I will go to what makes sense. So this is what makes sense to me more, which is the American news. Ma'am Dani, oh my gosh, socialist. Okay, I did my little research. Hindi talaga nag-work ang socialism. Walang free stuff. Yung mga free stuff, pang pamilya lang yan. Sila, kung yung leader na yan, okay, may sariling pamilya, yun ang uunahin niya. Kesa yung, obviously, yung mga nabumoto sa kanya, uunahin niya yung mga grupo niya. Obviously, socialist nga eh. So, there's no free things. You need to work, you need to master your craft, and you need to capitalize on it. Kaya I'm really into capitalism than socialism. Kasi that works eh. Ako, halimbawa, may nagtanong sa akin, right? Sure, kapag nanalo ka ng 1 billion, ang gagawin ko, I will create jobs right away. I'm not gonna share it to people. I'm gonna create jobs so yung mga taong yun will work, hindi lang nakaupo, nagpapalaki ng puwet. Nagpapalaki ng cheeks. Nagpapalaki ng ano. So, Ma'am Danny, I think he's gonna, resign. He's gonna be forced to do something na talagang, I'm predicting this, track himself. Okay, so let's get to ano naman. I think this is a local news, or maybe not. Could be American as well. But anyway, I was reading a story, and probably you heard of it as well. It's about this woman who got scammed, um, pretending to be WestJet customer service or something. So what happened was, she received a confirmation of some kind na ma-reimburse yung pera niya kasi pag pagbalik niya ata dito sa let me recap that again. Hold on a second. So yeah, I just rewrite it again. So this lady from Fonthill, Ontario, recently came back from Vancouver to Toronto. So nasa Toronto siya. And what she did is she basically commented to WestJet social media, Facebook. So anyway, when she commented her frustration to WestJet, a scammer reached out to her and pretended that they will reimburse, okay, her $3,000. And so on and on and on, right? And the scammer asked for her which credit card she used. Oh my gosh. So she did give all those information, and next thing you know, bam, she got scammed, frauded, took her money from her credit card. Lesson learned, according to WestJet, they will never contact you at all. Okay? You need to call them if you have any complaints, if you have any concerns, if you need any reimbursement. They have their phone number on their website. That's why. Okay? It's important. Okay, except for me, okay? Because I have my own social media. I don't have a website yet for my businesses in a way because like we're starting up, right? There's some budget that we need to think first, right? So anyway, for these corporate corporations, you need to contact them directly. Hindi sila contact sa iyo. Okay? Or if they have any offices, go there. Never, according to them, you can share your frustrations and all, but never fall into that kind of trap because no corporation will call you back. So lesson learned. Hey, welcome back. So again, it's dad joke time. A special thanks to my friends again who given me this. Salamat po na marami. Okay, ito. Napay ko tong card na to kasi medyo natawa ako ng konti pero alam mo parang corny itong mga to. Pero ito Ito. For the kids to if they're watching. Kids, or may utak na bata, para sa inyo to. There are 25 letters in an alphabet. Okay? I'm only familiar with 25. Ay, hindi. Sorry. There are 26. Ilan ba? Sandali lang. Alam niyo po, sa sobrang kababasa ko, minsan talaga nalilito na ako sa mga binabasa ko at natatandaan ko eh. Okay, anyway. I need to confirm ba. There are 26 letters in an alphabet. But I'm only familiar with 25 letters in the English language. I don't know why. Wow. Hanep. Okay, hanep. Napabobo ko dun ng konti But anyway, I want to play this game with you guys. Kasi, they said, yung mga taong nakausap ko, sabi na, bakit ang tatas mo pa rin magsalita ng Tagalog? Well, it's because we speak Tagalog at home. Alright? Pero, I do Taglish. Kaya kapag talagang anong-ano ko yung away na away ka minsan, you wanna debate and argue, talagang Taglish ako. Kasi ang ibang tao dyan. But anyway, I like Tagalog. 50%, 40% and 60% English. Para, especially if you're talking to a Filipino, kasi parang na-OOA yan ako kapag puro English palagi. Filipino ka, dude, let's talk Tagalog if you can. Alam mo yun? So, sa mga pinanganak rito, I understand. Okay, fine. You don't know Tagalog. Pero yung mga, 6 years lang nandito or 7 years, Tagalog naman tayo, man. Anyway, so ngayon, let us, watch me challenge myself. I'm gonna challenge myself dito sa tongue twister na to, Tagalog tongue twister. Alright, so, once again, shout out to one of my favorite crush na singer. Hi, Jonah. Hope you're watching para sa itong challenge na to. Ito na. Babasahin ko muna siya ng slowly and then pabilis ng pabilis. Okay? Ready na. Here go. Butiki, botika, bituka. Butiki, botika, bituka. Butiki, botika, bituka. Butiki, botika, butika. Butiki, botika, bituka. Butiki, botika, butika. Butika, botika, butika. Butiki, botika, bituka. 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 Butiki, botika, ganun pa lang sa kailangan humihinga. Guys, tip ha. Butiki, botika, bituka. Butiki, botika, bituka. Butiki, botika, bituka. Butiki, botika, bituka. Oh, expert. Thank you. Kaya Tagalog, man. Simple Tagalog, man. CCO. Ito pa. Para sa ito, John. Minikaniko ni Monico ang minika ni Monica. Kita mo yun? Minikaniko ni Monico ang minika ni Monica. 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 See? Ang bilis. Parang Japan bullet train. Minikaniko ni Monico ang minika ni Monica. Minikaniko ni Monico ni minika ni Monica. Minikaniko ni Monico ang minika ni Monica. Minikaniko ni Monica. Okay. Dali, grabe. Last one, last attempt, okay? Minikaniko ni Monica ang minika ni Monica. Minikaniko ni Monico ang minika ni Monica. Siyang dali. This is such 90s, man. Ang dali. Okay, ito. This is very easy, guys. If you can send me a video of this, guys, ililibre kita ng Wendy's Combo 1. Okay? Pero kailangan mo sabihin doon ng 7 times. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy. Okay. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy ay Rolex. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy. Gosh. See, this is hard. This is very hard kasi maraming L. La. Okay? Okay. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy ay Rolex. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy ay Rolex. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy ay Rolex. Maninira na ako ng ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy ay Rolex. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy ay Rolex. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy ay Rolex. Yung mata mo lumalaki. Yung mata mo lumalaki. Inang lumalaki. Ang relo ng lolo ni Leroy ay Rolex. Ang relo ng lolo, I give up. So it turns out talaga na mahirap ang tongue twister ng Tagalog, pero i-challenge ko pa ulit sarili ko at kaya kong gawin yan. Basta be persistent. Kaya yan. Kaya yan. Okay, so before I go to the main topic, I just want to thank my EM Guy, the sponsor of this Uy Ikaw video number 8. God bless you. Okay, so you'll see the link of EM Guy if you want to order. They order some shirts, and they do have a new Filipino design lineup, style lineup, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so for today's topic, inisip ko maigi kung ano nga ba ang topic ko ngayon na gustong pag-usapan quickly lang. A goal is to be 20 to 25-minute video and sana nag-enjoy kayo. So anyway, taking things personally, yun ang topic natin ngayon. Taking things personally. Sensitive ka ba o pikunin ka ba? Now, ang tanong ko who mostly ticks you off or who mostly makes you parang yung sensitive ka masyado? Ito ba'y kapamilya mo? Ito ba'y katrabaho mo? Sino ba to? Girlfriend mo, boyfriend mo, asawa mo, etc. May kakilala ka ba? Sino ba yung mga nakakaano sa'yo? Yung nakakapag ano sa'yo, pikon sa'yo, or masyado kang sensitive kapag nagsasalita na sila ng something? Isipin nyo maigi, sino ba yon? Is it a stranger even? Kasi kapag stranger, hindi ka dapat masyadong sensitive masyado. Except na kapag racism, iba yun eh. Or discrimination, iba na rin yun. Kasi, ano na yun eh, parang ibang level na yun. So, taking things personally, like, let's think of a situation. A lot of instances talaga na maraming na-offend. Yung, halimbawa, nag-grocery ka lang, tapos inusog lang yung cart mo. Would you take that thing personally? Kasi nakaharang ka naman. Like, kailangan mag-isip ka. Mag-isip ka ng maigi bago ka mag-react o bago tayo to take it personally, di ba? Pero kapag inusog niya yung kid mo, halimbawa, paharang-harang fine, paharang-harang yung kid mo, pero tinash niya, inusog niya, iba na yun. Iba na yun. Yeah, I'll take that seriously, okay? Kasi I can just say, hey, you could have just asked me, I'm the father, to move my kid or whoever pa yun. Kasi no one has the right to touch you or your kid. So iba naman yun. So what offends you as well? What are the highest level that offends you? Yun nga, yung sinabi ko, when they're discriminative or racist about things, ibang klaseng level yan. Pero yung mga small things, let's talk about small things. Halimbawa, what makes you pikunin or taking things personally? Halimbawa, yung halimbawa gamit mo, hindi naman hiniram pero kinuha kasi kailangan lang, halimbawa charger, kailangan nilang kasi mag-charge, hindi siya nakapag-ask sa'yo ng question. Magagalit ka ba? Would you take that thing personally? Alam mo yun? Hindi naman yun ako, hindi naman, maski naman hindi siya nagtanong, ibabalik na naman. Kasi, halimbawa, coworker mo, halimbawa, anak mo. Halimbawa, nawala niya yung gamit na yun. Would you take it personally? Is it worth it na magkagalit kayo? Or would you be mature enough to actually solve the problem by saying, okay, you lost it, pakibayaran mo na lang. Pero next time, hindi na kaya mapapahiram. Yung mga gano'n. Importante sa atin na we don't take things personally at a high level and dito lang naman siya sa pinaka-lowest level na solvable naman. Alam mo yung mga gano'n. So, kailangan tayo mag-isip how high or how tolerant are we sa taking things personally. What I learned about that personally is that, sa akin, I solve it by just letting God lead me instead of reacting right away. This is not all psychological stuff. I think this is all built in me, and throughout my experience and talking to different kinds of people with different kinds of position, CEO, COO, whatever pa sila, we're all the same. But what's different about us is how wide thinkers are we? How understanding are we? How you talk about solution right away or resolution instead of prioritizing the chaotic, problematic, how did it happen again? Kasi those are the back end na lang. But what's important is we're able to move still, solve it first, and then talk about what we learned. Yung ganun akong klaseng tao. And to trust God all the time, daily, is my thing. How would Jesus react? What did I learn from the Bible? Alam mo yun? In driving, yes. One of my pet peeves talaga is bad drivers. But what I do is it's okay. It's okay. What I do is, as long as I'm safe, and if I have passengers, as long as they're safe, that's my main priority. Then taking things personally in me. Lately, I've heard of a story of a woman who went grocery shopping, and because the system broke down, she couldn't absorb the fact na it's not the fault of the cashier. You can say whatever you want. I'm in a rush. I'm in a thing like this. I need to go. But it's not the cashier's fault. It's the overall system, network, computer, etc. Why would you get mad and be offended at or take things personally from the employee and give her or him, the cashier, attitude? Why? You can just set it aside and come back and buy it later instead of showing and creating a scene in a public. Okay, and this is a story that I've heard just maybe 2-3 days ago. But this thing I'm doing, this script or this format I'm doing, is like 2.5 weeks old probably, or 2 weeks old. So I'm glad that this had a kumaga alignment to whatever it is topic that I've said today. So I hope you're encouraged, guys. Never take things personally, because each has its own level. And before you take things personally, ask, is what I'm about to do godly or not? Or is it for just for myself? Pride comes before fall. Never take things personally, because God will fight for you no matter what, as you trust Him. Fully 100 trust Him. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's Uy Ikaw. I love you guys. God bless you. And see you on Uy Ikaw version number 8, or video number 8.